Young Savage 21. Jupiter's Bowl by Booze in Vegas. I haven't
Hello, people. Welcome. When I say people, I mean absolutely no one. Anyway, um, we are live. We are live on all kind of platforms. We have Facebook going, Google Hangouts, and we are going
Instagram.
and Instagram. So today we have my best friend,
It's me. That's me.
fitness influencer Lish Danielle in the
Hi.
flesh.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Hello. Lots of
Earthlings,
cans
we've been
to
trying to get this together for a while, so
Mm-hmm.
it's finally here. So we do have some questions for Miss Lish Danielle. Not a big deal.
Big deal.
So tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Well, I am a service-based industry. I'm a personal trainer and group exercise instructor. I got into fitness for my own personal gains when I lost too much weight after having a child and I didn't have the physique I wanted. So I was trying to figure out how I could gain weight because that is a thing, people. There are people in this world that don't want to be as small as they are. Skinny is not healthy, just like obesity isn't healthy. So I wanted to have a nice full body, and I hired a personal trainer, and the rest is history, actually. I had the opportunity to train and work in Washington, D.C. Jade Fitness, DC, down in Southeast, okay, Pennsylvania Avenue. Mwah, I miss you guys. And also worked for Get Shaped Fitness in Pentagon City. That's in like the Arlington area, but it's literally just across the bridge and still in DC. So I had an opportunity to work for those people, which was great preparation and training for me. And now I'm back in Pittsburgh. The e-commerce side of my business is I do a lot of marketing online. I do a lot of fitness tutorials. I have a cookbook and a gym guide since I've been involved with any type of gym you can imagine: boutique, yoga house, Pilates house, large warehouse gyms, dance classes, anything you can think of. So I also sell fitness guides for that too. And I went a website called Legit Fit One with Lish Danielle. uh, and yeah, so if you would like to check that out, I also model. If you like my top, it's a matching set. I got it from Poppy Apparel. Quick plug. If you would like to check out Poppy Apparel Shop, they have some beautiful clothes, all custom designed, uh, low, or not low, but not well-known designers out there. You can head to Poppy Apparel, and if you would like a discount, just put in Legit Fit 10 for 10% off. The other thing is, I mentioned I was a mom, and I have had 3 children. Right there, 3 of them.
It doesn't look like it.
Now it's over. Put it
Show,
out.
show them that physique if you can. I know.
Oh yeah, sure. I can do a little stand up here. But
Oh yeah.
yeah. But yeah, I was more concerned with this right here, the derriere, and yeah, I got that. So
Yeah.
I got that. Fitness couldn't save my breasts though. This is padding.
Good times. Okay, so what is the most important action to take if you want more energy? Because I know a lot of us struggle with energy, trying to, work on our business or just need energy because we're always tight all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think it is?
The very first thing you have to do is put your life on a regimen, put your life on a schedule or a routine. So a lot of people think they have a routine because they wake up, they get ready, they get their kids ready, send the kids to school, they go to work, they come back, pick the kids up, cook dinner, watch TV. That is not a regimen, that's just something you have to do during the day. So if you want more energy, you kind of have to force yourself to do more things in the day. So if your wake up routine really comprises of getting up, washing your butt, brushing your teeth, and going out the door, then you're gonna have to add a little bit more to that. So maybe what I like to do is get a workout in. Get a workout in where uh, say it's maybe 15 minutes of just some work I can do where I don't have to eat. Not high cardio intensity, but like planks, things like that. Just to get me jump started, something that is built for me within my day. Self care is one of the largest and most important things when you want energy, because you put a lot of effort into any other thing in your life, be it work, your children, your family, your church, whatever. But a lot of people don't pour the energy back into themselves. So that's, are you going to work every day with like tore up fingernails? Okay, well, you need to set a time once a week where you paint your nails. How's your skin looking? It's that time, if you're our age, it's that time we have to begin moisturizing. I've secretly been doing it since I was 23, but anyway. Yeah, black cracks if you let it. But anyway, you have to pour more of your energy into yourself. So if you want more time out of your day, you just have to dedicate time to yourself in your day. And I mean, a lot of things you can do while you watch your favorite TV programs. A lot of people prioritize TV over anything. I gotta get home and watch my show, or binge watching things. In that time that it takes for you to watch that TV program, to wash your dishes, to do whatever you have to do, you literally can, march in place to get your cardio in or get your step counter up to 10,000 if you needed to. So that's the first thing. Get yourself regimented. Write down what it is you'd like to do and how you want to care for yourself, and then structure that out. Don't try and see where you can fit it in. Fit it in, and then stick to your schedule. And I guarantee you within 3 weeks, the effort that you've put in to maintaining that schedule it's gonna pay off. You won't want to stop. It'll be really hard to stop, actually. 21 days produces a habit or breaks a habit. So if you have a bad habit, if you're a smoker, or you eat too much chocolate, I don't think you can, but if you eat too much chocolate or something like that, 21 days of restricting that habit, usually you're not going to go back to it. And if you want to start something like, I want to go to bed at 10 every night and wake up at 6 every day, so you can get those 8 hours, start doing that. And then not only will you benefit sleeping at 8 hours, but that's kind of your routine right there.
Right. So 21 days to form a habit. Remember, 21, 21, 21.
That's why he's a savage.
Absolutely. What foods do you recommend for energy?
All food is good for energy, because that's what food is for. What my advice would be is to start looking at your food labels. The first thing you have to do is know what you're putting into your body when assessing if a food is helping your lifestyle. So there are some things to consider, and it's going to get a little scientific. First things first, a calorie. Counting calories. Counting calories has nothing to do with weight loss. It has nothing to do with being restrictive. You just need to know how much energy you are getting. A calorie is a unit of heat. That means all it is a unit of energy that your body can burn. So if you wake up in the morning and you don't eat anything, you have no energy to do anything in your day. Yeah, that's pretty much it. A lot of people don't get breakfast. Lots of people skip it over and act like it's not important. It's 100% important. You have to break that fast from being asleep. So I try to get at least 400 calories every morning. If I can have 400 calories every morning, then I know I have a good foundation to start my day. And also, it makes my metabolism work because I've jump started it. Now, within the next 2 to 3 hours, I can eat again, or my body will say, "Hey, where's that good stuff?" It'll crave more energy because it has some fuel to actually burn. Oh, it's stormy. Oh, see, that's
Greetings.
the next thing are breaking down the macronutrients. And you've all heard these words that I'm about to say, but you haven't heard them like this. Carbohydrates, proteins, and fats are macronutrients. And there's a lot of stigma about them. So the first thing is carbohydrates are 100% important. Carbohydrates have nothing to do with cookies, cakes, creams, and whatever. Yes, technically they're carbohydrates, but when you think about a cookie, you have to add milk, you have to add butter, and you have to add eggs for it to become a cookie anyway. So it's not all flour or grain. It's not a complete carbohydrate. It's mixed in with something. A cookie is a complex system with fats and proteins in it on top of the carbohydrate. So that's why cookies are bad for you. Otherwise, any fruit, vegetable, grain that you can have is a carbohydrate. Fruits and vegetables are great to have, especially if you do need some energy because they metabolize quickly. And because your body can't digest the cell wall of that fruit or vegetable, it helps your digestive system. That's fiber, y'all. So you're not walking around with a whole bunch of poop in your gut. Next, proteins. Proteins take longer to digest because they're more complex molecules. So if you do have a very heavy protein diet, chances are you're not going to have as much energy because your body is using a lot of it to break it down to actually digest it. Not saying that proteins don't give you energy, but it's harder to get energy from that. Last but not least, fats. Fats are awesome for energy, y'all. Awesome. When I say fats, I mean extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, avocados themselves. Any type of natural fat, your body needs more fat than it needs proteins in it because fat also burns, it metabolizes. As soon as you start an exercise program and you get going into it and get that cardio, fat just burns off of you. It's when you're sedentary that it just sticks on and it looks gross. So all food, let me recap. All food is energy. Just count your calories and make sure you're getting accurate calorie based on your output. And don't beat yourself up about what you're eating, but usually the shorter it takes for you to cook something, the easier it is for you to digest. So any of your fruits and vegetables and grains, it's that's a better source of energy because it doesn't take so long. So if you're starving, you can just make a 7-minute meal and eat it and you'll have energy. Otherwise, go ham.
It's ham. Ham is an option as well.
Ham is a protein, yes.
Okay, so that was good. I learned a lot. How often should we exercise? I was about to say experience. How often should we exercise, and how important is diet in correlation with energy? Well, you kind of went over some of that.
Kind of touched on that diet part. Everyone should exercise everyone should exercise for 60 minutes 3 times a week. Now, when you open that up, there are 7 days in a week, so you can still exercise 30 minutes every day and get that. But the main goal is at least 3 times a week, and you want to get an hour in, and you want most of that to be cardio. You want at least 30 to 45 minutes of the exercise to be cardio, and then you can fit in your functional training, your strength training, things like that. So if you attend a Zumba class 3 times a week, you're doing the right thing. If you're going to yoga, you're doing the right thing. Anything that's going to raise and elevate your heart rate, I would say make sure you can do it 3 times a week as just a basic starter. And that'll help your energy a lot. And you'll have something to look forward to. You will
Mm-hmm.
have something to look forward to on the days that you don't, where, okay, this day is dragging. When is my class? When is my spin class? You'll see. Start it 3 times a week. Put it in your plan. I want to go do this, and it's available this many times, and I'm going to do that, and you'll see. 3 times a week is a great foundation to start, and then, I mean, chances are you're going to do it more. You'll
That's
do it
crazy.
more.
So you're saying basically you're already tired. Let's go exercise to get energy. But when you're tired, people usually don't think about exercising. But I guess it does make sense.
Well, so to answer that, I'll reference Cameron Diaz wrote her first book was The Body Book. And I learned so much from that book because not only was it science based, but she wrote it in a way people can understand because she's an actress, she's not a scientist. And what she said was, your body feels tired because your body doesn't have any other way to communicate that it wants to move. If you think about what we are as human beings were doing, 100, 200, 300 years just to survive, it was very heavy in manual labor. If you look at the earliest human beings, anything they did required their bodies to move. We live in a society now where you don't have to get up and cook. You honestly don't even have to talk to anyone if you want food. You can just go on Groupon, ignore the person that brings it to the door by handing them a quick tip, and you're fine. Or not Groupon, but Grubhub. So the body doesn't have a way to tell you that it's tired. It can just make you feel heavy. And that for me is a sign where if I feel heavy, if I feel depressed, I need to get up and move because I shouldn't feel like this. It immediately goes away the moment you stand and set your mind to doing something. I'm telling you, next time this happens where you're like, oh, I don't feel like going, I'm so tired, just get up. Get the fuck up. Get up and go. I'm serious. Because a lot of times your body will make you feel extra heavy because it can't, you're not scared, you're not in danger, so it's not going to throw adrenaline at you. Your heartbeat is not going to start racing for no reason if you're just sitting down. Because that's what people would think, like, oh man, I gotta go. No, my heart rate isn't elevated until I elevate it. And so I just have to get up. So that's an interesting part. Remember, your body cannot tell you that it's tired. It can just make you feel like trash until you're like, I gotta get up and do something.
Right. That is true. Been there. So, what tips do you have for moms who need energy? I mean, that's the big one.
Support system is huge. It is tricky because you do have your children. Now, if you want to get a gym membership somewhere, usually most corporate gyms have some form of babysitting that you can take your kids there so that regimen portion doesn't have to be hindered by the fact that you're taking care of your children. However, with any business, you need support. You need people that believe in you and are working toward helping your dreams come true. So me, as a mom, I have a very good friend that keeps me accountable and helps me work. I wouldn't achieve half the things that I have if it weren't for her being in my corner helping me jumpstart. And especially with an online business, you don't need a babysitter. No one's in your business. Your kids can be doing anything, jumping off of the walls, hitting backflips, beating each other up, and you can just be at your laptop doing what you need to do.
Right.
Especially in online business. In fact, I would just say start there. Before you go in trying to get that brick and mortar that's going to require all your credit and loan and figuring out who's going to run it if you can't get there, just start online. You can do anything online. You can make money so many ways. In fact, it opened my trade up because, again, I'm service based, but now I can have residual income because I have a website and I have things for sale.
Yes.
And that's really what being a business is. It's having multiple streams of revenue and cash flow. So I would say have a good support system, have someone who can hold you accountable, and start online so you don't have to worry about childcare.
I have a trick question.
Ooh.
So, so we're here. I'm doing my online business. Wake up. Well, I wake up. I want to do my online business, but I don't have the energy. Like I'm here all day. So, change of environment. Do you think that goes into it as well?
It can.
Yeah.
It's the same premise as your body can't tell you it's tired. So if you need to go to a library, a coffee shop, or something like that, I mean, library is probably your best option if you have to tote kids around. Or if you take a leap of faith and decide, okay, I'm gonna reduce hours at this job so that on, Tuesdays, I actually did that before. I cut my hours down. I was working 5 days, sometimes 6.
Oh my goodness.
I was working 5 days a week at an insurance agency, and I just wasn't happy. And I'm like, I need time to try my own business venture. I used to manage models and artists and things like that. So I told my boss, I'm like, I would prefer just to go back to hourly, and I'll be here 3 times a week, but Tuesday and Thursday I would like off. And you can do it like that, because home can be bogged down. If your home's not particularly neat, it's not a great space to work in, because you need clutter-free atmosphere in order to get stuff done. And otherwise you'll just spend the whole time cleaning up because you can't stand to sit and look at the mess. So you can go elsewhere to do it. And usually, I mean, you can take your kids anywhere, but if you need the time, take it. Believe in yourself and take it, so that while those whippersnappers are at school, you can be at a coffee shop networking and working on your business.
There you go. So true. At one point, Lish was going to school, working, of course, working out, and it was
having
crazy.
Personal training clients.
It was crazy. That's why I was like, how is she doing all this? And of course, she has the kids. So I'm like, how is she doing all this? So yeah, that's why I wanted to interview her on energy, because obviously she's a ball of energy. So any other tips for energy, or just in general?
In general and for energy, I would say immediately change how you view yourself. Unless you think you're the shit. If you think that you're the shit and can't nothing stop you from doing what you want, you're already good to go. You'll probably be a huge douchebag in whatever industry you are in, but you will be successful.
Successful douchebag is better than an unsuccessful douchebag.
Oh, they're the worst.
Wait, what? A successful?
The unsuccessful douchebags are the worst.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make much sense, but it happens. I've seen it.
My gosh. Where you're like, really? you why are you bragging about that? What's going on here? And like, calm down. But no, you really do. You have to change how you view yourself. Again, it's all about self-care. That's the real trick to my success, is self-care. I go back and forth about believing in myself. But again, if I put the energy into myself, daily affirmations, daily saying aloud what you're grateful for, listing at least 10 things that you're grateful for in your life can help you do so much, because every business starts out a little bit slow. Every business, not even just a little bit, every business is dead. But it's up to you to bring the life to it. It's up to you to push it into other people's face. So be yourself, care for yourself. And I mean, that helps a lot. Pretty people tend to be more successful too. Attractive people. Yeah.
I believe that.
It's very rare that someone, and here's the thing, if someone is butt ugly, they get them dollars and they ain't ugly no more.
Right. But I feel like, I don't know, because there are some really successful people that are like,
who's ugly?
I see what she is successful, because you wasn't obviously focused on your parents.
That's mean.
Yeah.
I I would think that I can compliment anyone. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have like a weird tick where I have to compliment people, and a lot of times the compliment is very obscure, like, "Ooh, that shirt looks really unique." Meanwhile, everything is like, "Wait, what?" And it's like, "Oh, I had a compulsion." But yes, yes, that's
I think like I mean, it could be a blessing or a curse because if you're unattractive, you might be less distracted. But that's another. I mean, that's kind of getting into
Well,
something
remember,
different.
your business is about, linking in with people. So I would say this: that woman might, or whoever that person is, might be ugly, but I bet you in their market, they're probably attractive.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Because
Yeah, it's all about your market.
is attractive in general.
Uh
Right.
huh.
I guess we were talking about physical attraction or
I mean, physical attraction plays into it too. Like, think about it.
right.
If you're walking around busted and you didn't take care of yourself,
Yeah.
you feel like you didn't take care of yourself on the inside, and so you don't interact with people the way you should. You literally are stank
Mm-hmm.
all around. So if you do put some effort, you tell yourself you're the shit. That you can conquer your goals and dreams. That there's no reason to be fearful. Be thankful for your home, your vehicle, your children, your income, because you should be thankful for whatever income you have. That's seed money for your business, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Even though you want more, but just be grateful and thankful, and the world is instantly yours. And another tip for energy: smile as big as you can. Smiling changes everyone's energy, not just yours, but those around you. If someone says hello to you on the street, go, "Hi, how are you?" And they'll be like, "Hey." It's very weird, but positive energy is contagious. And if you want to see things changing and working for you, then start offering people a smile. That's a peace offering. You're giving them a blessing in that smile. And that's even more of you that you're sharing with people, that person, you never know who's a potential investor. Being open and being able to be engaged, that's really important if you want to grow your business. I struggle with that because on my off times, and I'm not interacting with anyone, I'm like so upset that, "Oh, why isn't my business growing?" Well, I'm not talking to anyone. Every person is a new client. So if I'm just keeping to myself, I'm not as successful as I should be. So smile.
Okay, it doesn't look like we have any questions, so it's been nice.
Hold on, let me check that
Oh, yeah,
gram.
maybe Instagram is always more popping.
Oh.
Oh, it wasn't recording. Tell me it was.
No.
Oh, okay.
We're still live.
Okay.
We are still live.
Oh, okay.
Looks like we had 3
We
viewers.
had some waves, but no question. Any questions out there? I'll just drink this tea. I know y'all got some questions. When I say y'all, I mean no, literally no one.
No. But we did have people tune in, and that was the fun part about it. And
Better
then
than
it'll be
yesterday.
posted, and this
Yeah.
person is about to get.
You would. Oh, okay. Does he? Oh, no.
Well, this is. Hey, Cafe Capri!
Greetings. Greetings, Earthlings.
We just did a Q&A. Okay.
Okay, they are not interested this morning. It is early. People are probably like, all right, I got things to do.
I
And a lot of people are probably at work. It's Tuesday at 10. So,
That's the
okay.
perfect time to be on Instagram Live. What are you talking about?
Right.
I get it.
At work, go live, like, I would do it.
I started
I
my
would do
business
it.
at work. So.
I
did.
ain't even talking about that.
I did start my business. But yeah, we were just discussing, we did a Q&A about energy and my tips for keeping energy. So if you have any questions, let me know and I'll answer.
I need to go live every day because it is 7 a.m.
This woman.
Hi,
By
Cafe.
by the way, we went over about eating, someone that you should definitely check out, Cafe Capri. They make lots of like vegan meals, by the way. It's like vegan soul food. Really
Oh my
delicious.
goodness.
So check them out.
Where's it?
We got to go to our page. We got to go to our page.
Oh, is that? Oh, she.
Yeah. I'm talking about her.
Wait, is she the restaurant?
Yeah, she's the owner. Mhm.
Vegan soul food. I'll see you later, girl.
Right. But yeah, definitely when you get those calories in and easily digestible foods right there for you.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay.
Indeed. So, quick morning workout routine for internet business people. Like, we're at a desk a lot. So, what do you? I know I got to work on my posture, sitting up straight.
Sure. Yeah, chair exercise is definitely possible. So there are a few things you can do if you sit at a desk all day to maintain energy. One, she already said it, sit up straight. So roll the shoulders back, press the chest forward. You want your shoulder blades to connect in the back, and you want to, instead of arching your back, press your hips forward so you have a nice neutral position. Then, if you have a chair that has arms, there are a few things you can do. You can push the chair out and do reverse plank. So, I'm going to pull out a little bit here. But I'm going to press up onto the chair and extend my legs out, and I'm going to hold my tummy. And I'm going to do that for a minute. 1 minute. Then you can do like a dip where you bend at the elbow, sit, and then push through the arms up. Bend at the elbow, sit, and then push through the arms up. So that's a little tricep dip. The other thing, which I don't think your boss will be mad, but I used to do this. I used to do this, no lie. After I had my lunch, I'd be so tired. Like, you get the itis after you have lunch. So literally, time it. 2 minutes of jumping jacks. Do it at your cubicle, and a lot of people give me this excuse like, oh, I can't do that because of my work environment. So, say I'm sleepy. Do you want me to be asleep?
Right.
That's all. Tell them why you're doing it. There's nothing wrong with getting a quick workout session in. So, jumping jacks for sure. And then if you have a rolly chair, this is a fun one. If you have a rolly chair, and I'm going to use this, but you can do a quick squat. So you put your hand on the arm of the chair and you push it away, and as you push it away, you sit. And then as you pull it up, you stand. Push it away, sit. Pull it up, stand. Push it away, sit. Pull it up, stand. And then the other thing I would say is kicking your legs, but you might not have enough room under your desk to do that, but you can push it out and do it like that. So that's core, arm, legs, and cardio. Boom. 4 minutes. 4 minutes. So you can do those at work.
The 4-minute body. Tim Ferriss.
Hey. Can we train like that? Anyway. So yeah, that's 4 minutes. If you're at home, I believe in planking. So standard plank, side plank on each side, and you can modify it. You can push yourself forward and back while you're on the ground. Argina's done these. She's done plank push-ups.
I've done it.
She was getting it. She was getting it. That was like one of her best sessions too. She was really getting it. I thought she wrote something.
No.
But yeah, those are definitely things.
We got 2 viewers now on Instagram.
Hey. They're like, no, you
what
don't.
Are you doing wrong?
But no, those are definitely 4 things you can do at work. Reverse plank on the chair, dips, jumping jacks, and squats. And at home, when I say, do your planks, again, you really only have to dedicate 3 minutes to doing that. Plus, make sure you go and you walk all around your house. It can be as simple as turning on some music and dancing. Remember that. It doesn't have to be real technical with it. You can, throw some headphones in and just, shimmy, 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 move, move, step, 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 here, here, And the longer you do that, I don't know, do this shit. This.
Ouch! And your coworkers are knocked out.
I don't even know how to, or Millie Walk.
Man, these people probably don't even have a job. Hopefully, they're working towards getting out of a job. Internet business. I mean, not hopefully, but everybody has their own path.
Anyone, even if you work a 9 to 5,
Right, I
needs to start
understand.
an online business.
That's so true.
Everyone needs some extra supplemental
I know.
income.
You see how you talking about your boss? It kind of was like, you can't even stretch your legs. Come on now. You don't want nobody running your life like that. At least I don't think. At least make a way to
again
get out of it.
Smile. It doesn't have to be anything confrontational. Just be like, I had a heavy lunch and I'm falling asleep, so I'm gonna just take this. First off, they should give you some time for breaks. If you can go to the bathroom, you can do that exercise. It's just a distraction. And you know what? Tell your boss, we all should do this.
Right.
We all should do this. Get your whole team started. I don't know where you're working, but get your whole team started. And if you are in a job where you can't do this, consider that might not be the place for you. If you're that miserable that you can't move for just a little bit, it's not for you. It's not
Probably
for you.
drain your energy too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's not for you.
It's stealing your joy. That's that negative energy coming out. Stealing your joy.
Indeed. So, okay, I guess we'll wrap this up. This was fun.
It really was.
Thank you. So we can find you where?
You can find me on Instagram. My personal Instagram, which is fun, I do a lot more modeling on that one, is Lish Danielle. And my business Instagram, LegitFit1. And it goes for the same on Twitter, LegitFit1. And then it's Lish Danielle 08. Because there is a white woman who is also named Lish Danielle that got to Twitter first. But she probably hates me because I got to Instagram first. Okay. And then you can check out my website, legitfit1.com.
All right. And thank you, viewers. Yes, we will see you later. And enjoy your day. I'm going to put the all her information in the notes. And thank you. Farewell. Farewell, Earthlings. All right.
Lish out.
Lish out. Jean out. We are out. Let's see
We
it.
have 4 viewers. Okay,
Yay.
here's where you save it. Oh, it's like video save.
Hold on, I'm trying to get out of here. Okay, I'm obviously they want me to be live in here. How do you end the video? It shouldn't be this hard. Oh, X, duh. All right, seriously, I'm leaving this time.